Yo, what's good everybody? Celebi I just have a random game here today using the Totem Box Venusaur and Tag Team GX Venusaur deck. Use this just a few more times since after the rotation I don't think we'll have it anymore. It won't exist anymore with the Shining Legends Venusaur rotating. I don't believe they're going to reprint that Pokemon too, so might as well use it a little bit more before it's gone. This deck isn't really good anymore, honestly. It was kind of decent, but with the popularity of fire Pokemon and kind of Zekrom GX really just can fuck this deck up since it's too slow. It's not all that. They can use the electro powers and get one-hit knockouts on your big dudes. And the point of this deck is to tank ahead and heal. If you can't do that, if you can't make use of Evergreen GX and other healing tactics, then it's not that good. Okay, so we get an interesting hand here. I've got the DC and Grass Energy already, and we don't reveal anything with Poké Gear too. I've updated this deck a bit, as you guys can see with the Poké Gear. And Poké Gear, you know what? It's just I've missed getting a card when using Poké Gear many a times ever since I started using it. Now that it got released in various decks, and I think I'm gonna drop it. It's not as good as Trainer's Mail as I thought, because Trainer's Mail you only reveal 4, but you've got the option to get either stadiums too, get supporters, other items, so it gives you a lot of range. Like your deck is gonna be at least half trainers, so there's a good chance you reveal something. Supporters though, you probably have got like 10, 11, something like that, maybe a little bit more depending on your deck. I wouldn't suggest playing less than 9 in any deck, I suppose, but yeah, it doesn't give you a good shot of getting something. So I think I just might drop it and put something like the whistle back again, Judge's Whistle. But anyway, so we had a pretty passive turn there, but the point of the previous turn was so that I can get out Venusaur immediately. We're going to discard the Choice Band and the um, Field Blower, so I can instantly search my Venusaur and get him out quick, make sure the Bulbasaur, at least one of them, is safe. And this way I can actually perform Venusaur's big attack, do 150, since we got the Venusaur out, and keep the Volkner because I'm going to use this to get switch since my opponent promoted Tapu Bulu there, pulled that dude. Now this leaves me with basically no cards in hand, and no supporter, so I'm just really banking on whatever the hell I draw from the prizes. But I just really, the allure of getting a prize, setting up your stage 2 and just starting to attack, keeping the pressure. I just always go for that opportunity when I have it. So we get the first prize, and what do you know? Just a max potion, no supporter. It will be useful, I guess, to heal the Tapu Bulu, but you know, if my opponent gets another one of my dudes stuck, that's another problem this deck has. You only have so many switches. Once they get some of your, like Venusaur stuck or somebody else stuck, you don't have the out, you don't have the Guzma or whatever, then they just basically can do whatever they want, especially in a situation like this where I've got no supporters to try and dig for those cards. Anyways, so it seems my opponent is playing a lightning deck, as I suspected. Some sort of Zapdos variant. Maybe there's Zekrom in here too. Maybe this is a pure Zapdos deck. But yeah, these lightning decks of course are everywhere. And he is going to go with the escape rope, force me to promote somebody. And I go with the Bulbasaur here, but that's a grave mistake, because now he can just leave that guy there stuck. And I need like double energy to move him out of the way. I mean, if we top deck one Grass, I can move him out of the way, but maybe I should have promoted Venusaur there to have him ready. But yeah, I just promoted Bulbasaur thinking that my opponent is definitely going to attack with Zapdos, but yeah, that was naive thinking on my end. So didn't get shit, just got the stretcher, so damn it, my opponent is going to be able to get the free turn he was looking for probably. And Stellar Wish keeps building up his hand. I know what he's trying to do. It's pretty obvious. You know, when you're dealing with this grass Pokemon, Venusaur, It's what you want to do is collect your electro powers, build up your dudes, and then go with a big attack and make sure you get a one-hit knockout. The thing is with this Venusaur decks is that yeah, the decks that can out you, that can just get that one-hit knockout, but they just need to build the resources. They can just take their time and do that. You know, I used my Ray Boar, Ray Eel is not Ray Boar, but even Ray Boar, and even this new Reshiram Embor deck in Expanded, going up against some of these Venusaur decks, and it's a really easy matchup. Like all you have to do is just ignore all of their Conservation Paradise Stadiums, all of their shaymins that heal, not even attack, build up your Pokemon, attach like 6 energies on your dude, and just get the one-hit knockout. You don't even have to care. You know, Venusaur is going to give 3 prizes. So it's really simple. They've got really no way to fuck you up. You know, they can just keep attacking, but, you know, eventually you're going to build up the energies and get that knockout. Alright, so my opponent is still going here. Going with these Jirachi plays, searching switches and shit. Yeah. You know, Switch normally was always some sort of tech card. A lot of people didn't even run index. I always liked it. But, you know, ever since Jirachi got out, it's like people, you know, you play all of the switches now, all of the escape ropes, you play all that shit. It's like they've become the MVP cards now. Okay, so thank God my opponent knocked out Bulbasaur with Zapdos there, so I can get back on the offensive. And what do you know, we top deck the Guzma now. I guess that can be handy later on if my opponent decides to get some of my dudes stuck again. Get the knockout on Zapdos. We're in a decent position, I suppose. I don't like the fact that my opponent got to dig a lot of stuff, but it is what it is. And yep, what is he gonna do now? Stellar Wish. Keep digging, keep adding cards. Didn't reveal shit, it seems. I don't know if he did that on purpose or not. And you've got one more Stellar Wish if you want to do this. Be great if I could have used Field Blower, get rid of that skateboard, but we had to discard one of the Field Blowers very early. I didn't have much choice. Nest Ball, get the Tapu Koko there. Prism. This Pokemon is really great. It's proven itself. You know, as soon as it was revealed, I just knew it was a great-ass card. Getting 2 energies like that, like even if it just gave your opponent a prize, just too good. And the best part is that it can work even in non-lightning decks. Like you can just put lightning energies and even things like Snorlax if you want to, other Pokemon. My opponent keep going with the Stellar Wishes there. I got the Viridian Forest. I might actually make use of that too. Like get an energy next turn if I don't see it. Because we need to build up our attackers. Once Venusaur goes down, you gotta have your dudes ready. You want to attach an energy every turn, otherwise Venusaur, even though he doubles your energies, he's just too slow. I haven't been able to do this, not seeing a supporter, man. Shit. And got another Zapdos there. Gonna go with the Prism ability. Okay, just do your stuff already. You know, these decks take forever too. Annoying. And Tapu Koko GX, okay, one of the things I feared. You know, this card has also proven itself. It's just a card that wins games, really. Like these Zekrom GX decks and these Lightning decks, a lot of the times they just go ahead and make use of this guy's GX attack, Tapu Thunder GX. You know, my opponent, just like I thought, building up his resources, the electro powers, the choice bands, and got the one-hit KO on Venusaur. Not even going to be able to make use of my GX attack. So things aren't looking good. Still haven't seen a supporter, and now I'm going to be forced to just do something like 30. That's all I can do, really. Just Tapu Bulu going up against this full power to Tapu Koko. A Guardian Showdown. So Horn attack. That's all I can fucking do. And at least, I guess, if he doesn't destroy me, I can just set up for Tapu Wilderness. He did use 2 electro powers, so hopefully he doesn't see one more. If he sees one, he can just KO me. No questions asked. He's got the choice band on still. I couldn't remove that. So with one electro power, this is basically his game. Like, it's his game. Like, if he gets the electro power, I lose. Goes with the Lily, and this is a point where you surrender if they get the sort of KO. But no, it seems he's just gonna sky high claw for 160. That's just perfect. It means that I'm saved. Excellent, man. I'll be able to use Aggressiveness GX, heal all the damage and the KO, and I'm back in the game here now. We're back in the game with just this attack. Good. I only need to get 2 more prizes here, so not doing too bad. I mean, my opponent only needs to get 2 more prizes, but he doesn't have a lot of threats there. Just the Zapdos. Already used 2 of the Electro Powers, so maybe I'm not in a completely grave situation there. But I mean, if he sees like I think if he just sees 2 in the choice band, he should be doing enough with Zapdos to kill me, right? That would be like, what, 90 and 80, I think, yeah, that's exactly enough. So just gonna go ahead and do 80. That's not too bad, but it actually puts me in a range to die once again. Use the Field Blower, get rid of your escape ward finally, so that maybe I make his life harder with digging with Jirachi. And I'm kind of forced to. I gotta use my stadium here. He hasn't played his lightning one yet, the Thunder Mountain, but I have to do this. I gotta heal, otherwise I'm in grave danger of losing. Like, even with 160 HP, I'm in a dangerous position, honestly, but gotta do what we gotta do. So Nature's Judgment, I don't need to discard any energies. 120 is enough for the Zapdos. Only need to get 1 prize, but my opponent can easily just take the game right here. All he needs is just to use their aura. I mean, it has 1 energy on it. All he needs is a choice band or an electro power in its game. In the stadium too, but like I've said, he hasn't played it. He's dug through his deck a lot. So gets another Jirachi there, so damn. Yeah, maybe I should have used the Guzma for one of the Jirachis since I knew that sort of play was coming. But I mean, kind of need Guzma for next turn either way. So it's not a pretty situation no matter what I did. The question is my opponent, can he get the resources? He needs the Thunder Mountain, and he needs 1 Electro Power or Choice Band. If he gets those, then he wins. He has enough of these switching resources, I would imagine. And goes with the first Jirachi, now he goes with the second one. This is what he's going to try and do. Just use this Jirachis and dig and dig and dig. Keep switching, keep digging. And do everything he can to see the last few cards he needs to wrap up the game. Can he do this? The deck is pretty thinned out. He has taken a lot of prizes, so there's not a really good chance any of his important cards is prized. So is it gonna happen? Let's see here. It's either he wins this turn or I win next turn. All I gotta do is just use Tapu Wilderness or just Nature's Judgment. So switch, gonna promote Jirachi once again. I think this is his last Stellar Wish. Can he do this? Can you get what you need? And gets the Electro Power and he goes, phew, that was close. So as soon as I see this, I think, okay, I lost basically. But he just passes the turn. So I suppose he couldn't switch. I have no idea what happened. But I know that since he didn't attack, then it's basically my game here. So what do you know? This Totem Box Venusaur deck winning against Zapdos. I guess this was just a Zapdos deck, not Zekrom. So yeah, kind of GG. I suppose sometimes if you get lucky, you can win, even with shitty decks. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Either way, hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends. It is GG. And I will see you next time with more videos. Celebi 94, let's say.